Coming to America.
Mm-hmm.
Thing number two to America. You seen it, right? You
You
did
said, what did I think?
America. You seen Coming to America.
Yeah, I saw it.
What do you think about Coming to America?
I thought it was good. I
Number
thought,
two America, not Coming to America, y'all.
right. Um, I thought it was good. What a lot of people did was they went and watched the first one and then watched the second one. I did not do that. I saw the first one years ago, several times. I didn't need to see it twice. I mean, well, more than six times because that's just a household staple. Um, and plus, I didn't want to watch it and then be trying to compare the new one. I didn't want to do that. Um, I honestly thought it was good. I thought it was funny. Wesley Snipes, I didn't even know he could be. I knew he could be comedic, but not in that spectrum. You know what I mean? Um, I could tell he was trying not to get his ass whooped. Like them fighting scenes was hard for me to watch with him because I know he's trained in certain things. You know what I'm saying? So especially certain types of martial arts. So it's kind of hard for me to see this little girl whoop his ass. But but I mean overall I thought it was good, man. Um they pulled a lot of the old actors from it, which I thought was dope. A lot of
Yes.
they finally released that barking spirit off my girl. I was happy about that. Um, and the way that they did it, they made it seem like this bitch has been barking since 1988. Did you see her makeup and shit? Like I thought that was funny. She looked exhausted in the motherfucker, which was the intent, which I know was the intent. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Leslie, thank God, her hair was decent. Listen, I'm all
Big
for
Les, her name. That's not Lisa Leslie.
not Lisa Leslie, Leslie Jones.
Leslie
Um,
Jones. Big Les.
to be confused with the basketball player. I fucked that up. But anyway, Leslie Jones, thank God, her hair was not sticking. I'm just happy that wig that they
Hey,
gave her was dope. She looked good in the movie. She did,
yo,
but
I'm
she
not gonna lie. That Coming to America was the first time I have ever looked at Big Les in a sexual light.
I wouldn't go that far, nigga. But um,
Well, you're not a dude, but I ain't gonna lie. Big Les was pretty good in the movie, but it's not like, oh man, she don't really have no booty. She got all upstairs titties and carrying on. But it's just the crazy antics and the facial expressions and the wild hairdo when she's dressed
I
more
think it was just the hair for me. The
when
hair,
she's
hair is what
when she's
throws me
dressed
off.
more feminine and her hair is a lot more feminine and it's braided or it's this it's that. It's not sticking straight up like where the wild grow, and the makeup that she did have really softened her facial features because she is strong in the face. It ain't her fault. It's her daddy's fault. But she is a little strong in the face. So, the makeup artist did a really good job softening her strong African phenotypes. Not trying to be funny, I'm just being honest. They really softened her strong African phenotypes. And let's go. I ain't gonna lie. She looked kind of good. They did a very good job. I'm glad that she didn't have hair all over her head. Well, continue, Rebecca, with what you said.
Like he's just like so shaded already. I'm fucking dying, bro. Well, this nigga ain't shit, man. You wonder why they say you hate women.
Hey, women, I'm just calling it like it is. You ain't got no ass. It's okay. I
He
knew
straight
I knew a
with it
female.
like somebody's grandmama would. Like, well, she a little strong in the face, and it's not her fault. That's her daddy's
Man, hey,
fault.
I know a gal who don't have no ass whatsoever, like no ass. She a pretty
It's
child.
a lot of them up here. It's a
She don't
lot of
have
women.
like no ass, but she got some nice D cup breasts, some nice ones that just be standing. And I don't know. We was fucking with her son one day. She was like, "Yeah, I know I ain't got no ass, but at least I got some titties." We was talking about the manager Dacia. She like Dacia ain't got an ass titties. She just a stick. Like, yeah, that's true.
Mm, mm, mm. Um, I thought it was good. I thought Leslie Jones was herself. You would have thought this nigga would have did this at the end, but okay, shameless plug. It is his podcast. I thought it was good, man. I thought that Leslie Jones. I thought Leslie Jones played herself. Um, I think it was dope to have the queen to go back to her like New York roots in a sense towards the end. Like I'm from
Mm-hmm.
New York, kind of thing. I thought that was dope. I didn't expect. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought, but Tracy Morgan played himself in this. Like, I feel like everybody's role in this movie was in and of themselves. Like, it's kind of like it's not acting. This is who I am. I thought the way that they picked it was very, very good. Michael Blackson is dumbass.
Yeah, he was in it too.
He was himself in the movie. Shout out to Rick Ross for letting him use the mansion.
And
Letting
Rick
him
Ross
use
was in the movie too.
Yeah, that's I was getting ready to say that. He had his small cameo. He had his small cameo in the movie. That was dope. I personally thought it was a really good movie, and it was a really good fast forward from 1988 to 2001. In my opinion, I really
20,
didn't expect it to be
2021.
like 2021. I really didn't expect it to be like the 1988 version. I thought it was dope that they had McDowell's and some moon. And they made reference to like the whole difference between them and McDonald's type of thing and
The
how they got
McFlurry.
sued. Yeah. And how they got
They
sued and
we
shit
put our ingredients on the
on the
bottom.
bottom.
And these not the golden arches, they're the golden arts.
Arch. Like I loved Coming to America. I loved the second one. I did. I liked it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it at?
Ooh. Um. First of all, I want to say I want to die like James Earl Jones did. His funeral was the shit.
And nobody had sex no more. Like, damn. But if
Working
you watch the
freeman.
movie, you could see the look on Eddie Murphy's face when they was like, and nobody had sex no more in the movie. He was like,
Right. Man, Arsenio. Man, listen, Arsenio still played his part, fucking up. Hey, he was like, he told me he threatened to have me executed 3 times a day. So I think it was good day. Like everybody was themselves. I would give it a 10 personally. I loved it. I just want to say shout out to James Earl Jones. And I want to go out like he did. My nigga went out. I felt like that was a G way to go out. He went out like had a funeral while he was still here. He could see the shit, and he died with Gladys Knight singing the shit. Like that was fucking bomb. I thought that the
"Even on
funeral
the
was
midnight
funny in
train
and
from
of itself.
Honda, even on the midnight.
Right. On the midnight train.
What a king,
I
what a
thought it was
king,
good.
what a king, what a
The
mighty
first 5
good
minutes.
king. Salt and pepper. What a king, what a king.
Man.
I'm mad
Like
they
that.
had the I'm mad they had the beatboxing twins in that month. My name's Brenda.
Uh,
I'm like,
yeah.
fuck.
Right. They brought them hoes back. Like,
I'm
listen,
ready.
man. Like the first 5 minutes was sensory overload. And the first 10, 15 minutes, I was just like, whoa, this is a lot. But it's a good thing. Like, I thought it was good, man. I loved it.
Right, I enjoyed it. So this really had an all-star cast, and I do mean an all-star cast, like Eddie Murphy,
100%.
everybody. So I'm just gonna read. There's actually 171 cast members, but there's a lot of people who played roles, no matter how small they was roles here. And some people's like, oh, I wish Dre from Power or Tiana Taylor would have had bigger roles. Like, no, they.
Rotimi was in there, yeah.
So
Rotimi.
you had Eddie Murphy plays Prince Hakeem, Clarence, Saul, and Randy Watson. Arsenio Hall plays Simi, Morris, Brown, and Baba. You had Jermaine Fowler, who played Lavelle Johnson. You had Leslie Jones played his mama. Tracy Morgan played his uncle. Kiki Lane. That's she played Mika. I think that's the oldest daughter of
What else has she
them.
played in?
I
I'm
don't
like,
know
she looks so familiar.
because there's a lot of names that aren't known. There's quite a few names that aren't really that known. I think there's some straight African actors in this movie, but
Mm,
you had Sherry Headley return for her role. She still looks good for her age.
yes, she does.
Wesley Snipes, James Earl Jones, John Amos returns. Tiana Taylor, Vanessa Bell Calloway comes back. Paul Oates is back.
Hmm.
Uh, Nomazamo Mbatha, uh, she played Marimbe. I don't know who that is. You had Bella Murphy. She played Oma. That was the second daughter. Morgan Freeman. You had a Kylie Love who played Ten Shanae, who was the youngest daughter.
Hmm.
Rotimi, who plays Dre from Power. He played E.
Hmm.
Louis Anderson was back. Trevor Noah
Yep.
was on there.
Yeah, Trevor Noah was the newscaster.
Yeah. Michael Blackston, Clint Smith, Kevin T. DeWitt, Lunell was in there. Rodney Perry was in there.
Hmm.
Nav Green, Brittany Ivory Colbreth, Elise Willis, Quanice Kirkland, Terry Ellis, the En Vogue sisters, all them.
Hmm.
Gladys Knight, Rick Ross, Garcelle Bouvier came back. Dikembe Mutombo made an appearance.
Hmm.
His horrible rendition or whatever the fuck he was singing. And the list goes on. Sherry Murphy, Sharita Murphy, I'm guessing those are his daughters, played in the movie. Little small cameos and stuff like that. And I mean, there's a whole lot of other people like the dancers and all the rest of the people who are very unknown. But if I had to rate Coming to America, I got to give it a 10. I got to give it a 10. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be not an instant classic, but I think when a lot of people get over judging the first movie or judging the second movie by the first movie, I think
Hmm.
it'll end up becoming a classic because I enjoyed the movie. Like me and Miguel, we end up watching it the other day, and I did end up missing some. I ended up missing some bits and pieces of the movie, you know. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping off of it. I told my gal we'll watch it together because she wanted to see it. So that was a nice little evening for us. And then I rewatched it earlier today. And when I didn't have the distraction of the blue thing laying up next to me and carrying on, I could really watch the movie. And I laughed from beginning to end. I thought the movie was hilarious. I mean, I love the fact that, first of all, can we give praise to Eddie Murphy for bringing
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes out of exile? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we praise Eddie Murphy while he's here for bringing Wesley Snipes out of his white baldness? Because Wesley was white bald for a lot of years now. Because Wesley was that guy. He did Blade and all this, and then white people felt like he was getting too uppity, so they had to put him on ice. They whiteballed him
Hmm.
because he was in the Dolomite. He was in Dolomite that
He
Eddie
was,
Murphy
yeah.
did for Netflix. So, and he brought him back for Coming to America too, which he did an awesome job. A nigga did a phenomenal job. So shout out to Eddie Murphy
Yep.
for unwhiteballing Wesley Snipes.
But
For
just giving all these black actors opportunities, man. Like since he
real.
done started making movies and stuff again, like you've seen him bring all these black actors and comedians. Like it's to me, it's the dopest thing.
And people was mad because there's only like 7 white people in the movie. There's no white people in the movie, man.
It wasn't for you niggas anyway.
That movie is strictly about the culture. Strictly for the culture. It ain't for nobody else. It's strictly for the culture. Everybody was in that motherfucker.
Niggas can't have shit.
You know,
Damn.
I enjoyed the movie. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, it was a couple white people in there, Louis Anderson and a couple more people. I
Well,
like
Louis Anderson was in the first one. You know what I mean? Like,
I like how he gave a lot of references to the old movie. There was a lot of clips and stuff of flashback
yes.
to the first movie. Uh, when Homeboy, when his son was trying to get a job at Duke and Duke, they made reference to his grandfather or his father, grandfather, his great uncle, or something like that, which was from Trading Places. Don
Mm,
and the other dude, which was in the first Coming to America, because Trading Places came out first. Coming to America came out after Trading Places, where after they had went broke, and Akeem had ended up giving them like $1 million or some shit like that. It's, oh, Mortimer, we're back. So
yep.
it was funny for someone who has seen the original Coming to America. It was funny to me that you have this grandbaby Duke over here, and he trying to offer a job to Akeem. So it was a lot of
yeah.
to the first movie. So I feel like this is the perfect bridge between your parents and your kids. I feel this is one of those movies, and it's rare when you have a movie that your parents and your kids love.
Can watch, yeah.
It's enough references to the old movie, but it's also the new movie. It's relatively the same storyline. I seen one dude on Rotten Tomatoes, some white dude gave it 2 stars. Oh, it was predictable and it was this. That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. It was a good ass movie. All star cast. Morgan Freeman was in that joint. It was crazy. The old man in the barbershop was still there. The old decrepit horny ass reverend was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Watson came back. And sexual chocolate boy, I was dying my ass off. And can we just say, uh, the barber hairstylist Gail bad. Tiana Taylor was bad in the movie. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
was bad. Eddie Murphy, oldest daughter in the movie, that fine chocolate sister, well, she was bad too. I think the light skinned one in the middle, she was kind of bad, but the way they dressed her made her seem like she's younger than what she probably is in real life, simply because she was the middle child.
Yeah.
I can see wardrobe wise why they dressed her like that, but she was cute too. Uh, man, the movie was just awesome. G, I ain't even gonna lie. Like I loved the movie. I laughed from beginning to end. Like the shit was crazy, and man, it just. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I don't say that about a lot of movies. But coming to it,
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I was like, he ain't gonna like this shit. Like I was just thinking, like I wonder. That's why I kept telling you to watch it because I'm like, he gonna be like, eh. Because I mean,
I've been
typically,
trying to watch it. G, because when I saw the previews, I was like, oh, I gotta see this, and it just so happened that uh my gal wanted to see it too. She was saying it came in the movies. And I was like, nah, babe, it ain't coming in the movies.
nah.
Yes, I was like, no, it's only coming on Prime. But I got Amazon Prime. So I had to wait a couple of days so I could watch it, which I wasn't necessarily pressed about watching because I got Amazon Prime. I could watch it anytime. But
Mm-hmm.
Gail said she wanted to watch it, so I was like, well, we'll watch it together. And I enjoyed it, and I watched it the second time around. I enjoyed it more. I laughed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I thought character development of Akeem was very important. I thought it was very good. I mean, of course, Simi's still Simi. He gonna be Simi until Simi dies.
That is the truth. When he said that, he something about what he say 3 executions. He's only threatened to execute me 3 times today or something like that. So I'm sure he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I
So
thought that was
so the
hilarious.
fact that Akeem had forgotten who he was,
Yeah,
where he came from, what he had to do to find his queen, the fact that he broke barriers he had to be reminded of who he was when he was first seeking out his wife, his queen. And he realized the error of his ways and he went to go make amends. And I think that's very important for parents and for kids to realize that your parents not always right. Sometimes, a lot of times, your parents are wrong because they have forgotten where they come from. They've forgotten who they were when they were your age and the shit that they did. And sometimes you have to remind them, hey, remember when you traveled halfway across the United States so you could propose to mom or grandma because she was just that important to you, you know, I'm talking about just whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
A lot of times your parents are not right. Sometimes they who they were at the time and they, you know, in Akeem's position, he was so busy trying to live up to his father, much like T'Challa was in the Black Panther, that you lose sight of who you are and who you should be. You are not King Jaffrey Joffer. You are King Akeem Joffer. So I think it was very important for his character development to really figure out where he needed to be and how things was going to change. And in the end, you know, his daughter, who wanted to be queen, is queen when he dies, and his son is a ambassador from Zamunda to the United States, and you know he got his African gal and stuff. And I know a lot of people's like, well, they should have did more in Queens like the original. Like you can't make niggas happy, regardless
Of
of.
course.
I thought it was very enjoyable. Shout out to Rick Ross for letting them use his mansion, this big mansion outside of Atlanta. And the couple rooms that they did film in his mansion, he kept the decor.
He
So
kept the decor in the dining room, and he kept because he has a dining room that seats 100 people. I think it's like 100, 150 people, something like that. And they kept the decor in the dining room. They kept the decor in the master bedroom, which is his actual bedroom. So the bedroom that Eddie Murphy and his wife in the movie used, that's Rick Ross's actual bedroom. They kept all the decor in there, and they gifted him that dining room table that's in the long dining hall. They gifted him that table. And he said he's not, and it's two other rooms that they redid. They only used a few rooms in the house, but it's two other rooms that they redid, like wallpaper and shit like that. And he said that he's not changing any of it.
facts. So I mean, how does it compare to the original? I honestly think it was better than the original. The original was good for its time. Could you do that?
Yeah.
No. But the fact that he still incorporated all of the old
That's
elements
my cat.
with what you say? Oh, anyways, just the
Mm-hmm.
fact that my boy incorporated all of the old elements, characters, scenarios, scenes from the old movie to the new movie, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I thought was awesome. And he did it in a way to where it's still funny. A lot of the old jokes and stuff for the people that's still funny without being offensive, because you know everything offends everybody these days, and you can't have shit for yourself. So he figured out a way how to make something absolutely funny as hell, the old mixing the new, whipping it up together, and create Coming to America too. That's my piece.
Honestly, as far as that movie is concerned, I don't think there's a compare from between the old and the new one. I just don't want to compare it.
Hmm. I feel you. I just compare it as to say that it was equally as good. I actually thought it was better than the original. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Simply because a lot of remakes can't stand up to the original, especially over a 20, 30 year time span.
True.
Uh, I mean, Lion King did it. They ain't come out with another sequel for like 15 years. They did it, but it's really, really hard for you to come up with an entirely new movie sequel to something that people love so much. It's a staple. Coming to America is a staple in almost every Black American household.
Yeah.
Everybody know Coming to America.
Oh, say, can you see?
That horrible John
Uh,
Legend bullshit. Oh my God, John.
I tried to warn you. I tried to warn
I
you.
don't even like John Legend. He had a few songs that I like, about two. But other than that, I don't really like John Legend. But anyways, that's all I got to say about it. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to Eddie Murphy's next project.
They even brought old boy back. The dude who was singing. Listen, I was like, I can do this. I can do this. When I seen him, I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do it. Um, I'm just glad that a lot of people are actually willing to come back. Um, I liked it. A lot of people was hating on it because it wasn't like the first one. I did see some of the views you said where people were talking about, oh well, they should have did more New York, but it's like this isn't about him coming. He came to America, but he came to America this time to find his son to bring him back to Zamunda.
Right.
This isn't about him staying in
Why would
America.
why would a dude from Queens stay in Queens to find his bride, even though his daddy's African? That doesn't even make any sense.
At all.
Doesn't make no sense. But
I thought it was dope. I'm hoping he do some more projects and don't just disappear.
so I say it's about time we wrap up this rendition of the Socially Conscious St. Louis podcast. Shameless plug, More Lawns LLC. We getting ready to get back out here. Uh,
Hey.
Made by brother Metu Jalo. You see the More Lawns. It's my business card. Completely not ready for lawn season, but that's life. You know, I had some issues with the truck over the winter that I did not expect and cost me far more than I had anticipated. But it is what it is. You know, it ain't gonna stop me from doing what I gotta do. You know, it's gonna make me.
Nature of the business sometimes.
It's gonna make me hustle that much harder. So, I mean, that's all I got. G.
You were supposed to tell us about that knock at your door. I guess we'll talk about that off camera.
That was the nigga down the hall,
Mm.
across the hall, but the nigga down the hall wanted me to take him somewhere to go get his food stamp card. And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere tonight. Even if it's just around the corner, I'm not
If
going.
it's just around the corner, you can walk.
I'm not going nowhere tonight. But I don't know what the dude be on. And I will just say it's some pluses to living in community housing. I basically live in a dorm. I live in a dormitory for men. There's some downsides to living in community housing, and sometimes you have neighbors come knock on your door or have beef with other neighbors because you supposedly stole their gale. Uh, but nigga, you seen me all day earlier through the day, all type of stuff, and you want to wait till 8, 9 o'clock at night to be knocking on my door. Hey, could you take me around the corner? What? First of all, nigga, I know you ain't got no money, so I ain't trying to take you nowhere. I don't want
Hmm.
you coming out the house to run errands with my gal. The fuck makes you think that I want to run errands with you, nigga? Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that. Hell, a lot of times I'll be in the house, I'll be ready to chill. My gal be, can't we? God damn it. Fine, here I come. But I only do that because that's my lady. But that don't mean I want to do it. But even her, she know, hey, we gonna make a couple handful of little stops. That's gonna be it.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be in for the rest of the night. I ain't running all over creation. I ain't trying to post up your
Not
people
run all
house.
over creation.
I ain't trying to be posted up your people house for 3 hours. I done finished 3 episodes of Blacklist, and you still out there talking to your people. You love your family and all that, but God damn it, I'm not trying to do all that. So no, so I just politely told him I'm not coming out of the house tonight, not moving the truck, especially considering I'm low on gas. Anyways, it's been hard. It's been a hard couple of weeks because I had got suspended for them 2 weeks, and I had like half a check, and I had like another half a check. Then the last check, I had a deficit because I got all type of payments and shit coming out of my account with the money that I don't have because these bullshit ass niggas suspended me on some bullshit. So it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Then still be trying to run errands with Miguel and shit. She ain't too much offering up no gas money, but I understand her position. I understand her situation. So I don't hold it against her. But I just wish I had a little rice burner sometimes. Little Honda, little Toyota Camry, Corolla, something like that.
Yeah.
Cylinder that's good on gas. Uh that way I wouldn't mind riding her around as much. Can you stop here? Can you stop there? Can you stop over? You know how y'all women do. Stop over here. Oh, fine, 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 fine. But we gonna have to hurry it up because I ain't trying to be here all day. But yeah, that's all it was. Niggas knocking on my door about absolutely nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing.
Mm.
The only reason why I took him somewhere the last time is because he offered me $10 to take him up there on Union and Belt. Then a nigga tried to renege. Hey man, give me that $10, baby man. I had $3. No, 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 no. The agreement was for $10.
Wow.
The agreement was for your truck don't burn that much gas. Bullshit. I got a misfire and I got a bad transmission. So no, hell yeah, my truck burned that much gas. And then I ain't feel like coming out the house anyway. So I should have told you no. I took that $10 though. Nope, give me that $10, nigga. I'm good. Mm.
That's a lot going on.
He got a lot going on. It's him, the nigga across the hall, and the nigga who stay next to the nigga down the hall. They like the trifecta of dudes who have women problems. Be all talking, say, yeah, these bitches, man, woo, man, girls, woo. Talking about your problem, shit like that. Y'all niggas need to get laid or something. Something. Y'all just be standing around talking about these females. Like, at some point, if these females don't want you, it's gotta be you. It's gotta be you. It ain't so much the females, it's about you. If you keep attracting these type of females, or you keep talking about bitches ain't shit and this, that, and the third, eventually you gotta look at yourself. All the bitches ain't shit. All these bitches ain't shit. I can't say that. Maybe you are. That's the reason why that me and my girl gets together now, because the nigga across the hall ain't shit. And
Mm.
he chose up on a nigga, and he mad, dropping dimes and shit on it. Because again, I live in communal housing, so I don't always do what I'm supposed to be doing. But again, I don't really give a fuck. That's just who I am. I kind of bend and break the rules as I see fit. That's just kind of part of the purpose I am. But yeah, anyways, who cares? We gone over time. I know it's probably like going on 2 hours, so let's get the hell up out of here, man. We ain't doing up talking more bullshit anyway. So we're gonna chop this up, put this on YouTube.
All
Brother,
right.
my boy Niggas Kills didn't show up, but that's cool. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Had a good discussion today. Shit, that's it for this episode. The Social Constant was episode 66, give or take.
Amani.
Neighborhood 65, 66. So in the neighborhood. It don't matter. We'll holler at you next time.
Peace.
Peace.